Hello and welcome to NN Driven. It's been a while since I've seen you. We are driving FSD 12.5.4.1. We're on our Del Rey route here. So we're going to see how it does today. Trying a whole bunch of new camera setups here. Trying to get some better shots of everything. Generally 12.5.4.1 has been working quite well for me. Auto speed is still a nightmare, so I only really use that when I'm doing these kind of things. So I've got that set to just go whatever speed it feels like it wants to go. We are now heading down into Del Rey. I still have lots of qualms with FSD, but these days, more often than not, I would say that I am actually able to do kind of non-intervention drives, except for these little random things that pop up here and there. Overall, my wife is much more comfortable in the car when it's on FSD, and oftentimes cannot tell who is driving, me or FSD, which is a good thing. Our route today has to be modified a little bit because of some activity down in Del Rey, but we'll see how it goes here. So I don't do a lot of videos. I'm just kind of waiting for things to kind of go through several iterations before I do these videos. This one now has eye tracking, so I don't have to have my hands on the wheels. You should be able to see my steering wheel in the shot here and see what it's doing and how smooth it's becoming. Actually, well, we'll let it go this way. This is not, oh yeah, this is where I wanted to go. So this is very good. One of the things it never used to do, it always used to veer to the right here and block this lane for cars to go around me like this car is doing right here. Very nice job waiting for the pedestrian and the free traffic. So now we're just going to go down into the congested roads of Del Rey. Very narrow, with cars on both sides, oftentimes really only one lane through. So we will see how we do today. Okay, nice stop. That's actually better than it normally did that stop in previous versions. Got another stop coming up here. The stops are getting quite good. Just zero and then go if it has right of way, whereas it used to sit at stop signs for quite a while before going, which would annoy those drivers around them. So we're coming up to a four-way stop here. See how we do. Okay, it's our turn next. Yep, just notice that. Nice confidence. Didn't dally at all. Now we've got a difficult left turn here. I seem to recall that they may have made this a four-way stop, which will make it much easier. The cross-traffic use didn't have to stop. Yeah, it looks like it's four-way stop now. Nice job getting back over here to the right. It used to just kind of stay in the center lane when it got to this section. Okay, yeah, we've now got a four-way stop, so it's our turn. Nice and confident. It's moving, giving plenty of caution to that car coming the other way. Very nice. I just need to have a waypoint here now. Okay. Stop here. Used to sort of veer over into the bike lane, holding its place very nicely here. Now we're into oh, it didn't like that for some reason. Actually, I know why, but I'm not going to say why. So we're going to veer onto this road, which I've never been on with FSD. Okay, so far so good. We're now on Oxford. I can get rid of my next waypoint here. Now this road we're going to go down here is extraordinarily tight. I don't even know how it counts as a 2-lane road, to be honest. So yeah, we have car with its lights on, so FSD was very cautious. And I can actually get, I'm going to wait till another lane here. So you nice job going through there, very confident, also perfect speeds. Okay, there we go. So still very confident, but also very cautious. Just this is actually the perfect speed. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I want to get rid of that next waypoint. See if we really want to go straight. So I'll break out if it didn't get that. No, we actually want to go straight here. I didn't get rid of the waypoint soon enough. Okay, still very nice here. Perfect, very narrow, but just perfectly done. Perfectly done, just like a perfect driver would do it. Okay. Still, this perfect speed, 14 miles an hour, feels absolutely perfectly comfortable. All right. And again, very nice job through here. We're going to go down. Should be able to get rid of this waypoint. Cameras everywhere here. It makes it a little bit hard. Okay, so again, really nice. We didn't encounter any opposing traffic so far, but in general, I've actually been down here a couple of times with this version, and it's done remarkably well, way better than any other version I've been on. Okay, it's trying to get its sight line. It's got a good go there. Kept moving forward, always kind of just showing me its tent, what it's planning to do. Okay, now we're going back. So we just came back through, and that's the Windsor on our left, which we just came down. We're going to go up here, turn right, and go up to Mount Vernon, to the heart of town. Okay, it's his right of way. He was a little aggressive, but it was his right of way. Okay, up we go. Actually, I guess we have been on Oxford before. Yeah. Oh, here we got some opposing traffic. He should wait for us, and it appears he is, unless he's actually parking. Got the car right here. We got, I guess that's an Alpha. Okay, it's our turn. Oh, we got to wait for these guys. He's patiently waiting beside us. Wait for the pedestrian. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Oh, just well negotiated all the way around there. Okay. Oops. This waypoint. Okay. We're going to make a right turn onto here. This guy, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. So here he gave up. FSD gave up. I'm having to use my accelerator rather than push through, because we had right away. He was going to, I don't know where it was, that was going to be just a no-go for anyone if FSD continued to stay stopped. Okay, what's going on here? We do not have a stop. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the pedestrian was freaking them out, freaking FSD out. I'll take that. That pedestrian was not clear what their intentions were at all. Okay. We're going to go through the next intersection here. If we were really aggressive, we might be able to scoot around here, but there's really not enough room to scoot around. It's our way, so I'm going to use the accelerator. There's no stop there, so we had right away there. So I had to push through that intersection. Okay, so far this is really quite good. Quite impressed so far on this run. If you're watching this, and let me know what you think of the new visuals and how I tie it all together. I'm trying to put a lot of different things on screen so you can both see what's going on in the center display for telling me what the mind of the machine is seeing. Also the navigation, so you can get a sense of the route I'm going on and what's supposed to be happening next, as well as an outside view. Okay. Again, we're still on these narrow streets. You just got to kind of take it as it comes. Let me get my waypoints ready here. Okay. I really want to go through the next block. Looks like that's going. Yep. All right. Yep. So we've just got to wait here. Waiting is the right action. We got the car in front of us with the reverse lights on. It looks like they will wait for us. That was perfectly done. Absolutely perfectly done there. Couldn't ask for anything more right there. That was just, it found itself in a bit of an awkward spot, but it just held its ground, waited for those two cars to come through, took the right away from the car in front of us, which was probably right because he was jammed up against the parked car. So no qualms about that whatsoever. Another tight road. We're just going to kind of creep out here. Yeah, very nice, very comfortable feeling. Doesn't leave me like scared it's going to be turning into a car. Again, slow. It's a narrow really kind of narrow all the way around. Let's get my next waypoint ready here. All right. Didn't freak out with that bicyclist at all. Okay, trying to get a sight line. Still just slowly moving forward though. Nicely done. Never really stopped. Didn't, just kind of kept moving forward till it was sure it could move out. Just like a human would do that. Okay, now we're gonna just drag myself back over. I'm gonna actually get onto Mason here if things go well. Gotta get my next waypoint out here. Should take us down Mason if things go right. Okay, very good so far through here. Yep, still good. It's gonna have to get over. Yep, just kind of inching over, not not abrupt. Just got out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna go straight through. We're gonna go down Monroe here. And in the past, it has incorrectly gotten into the left turn lane, even though we're going straight through. So it should stay to the right here. See what it does. Perfect. That's exactly right. Yep. Perfect. I've always had to disengage there in all previous runs through there. Okay. Some waypoints up here. Okay, we got a pedestrian wanting to cross here. Stopping, the other human driver was like, oh, I guess I'd better have to stop. Jeez. Okay, all well done there. Nice courteous driver there. Okay, I guess this guy's going to wait for us. He waved us through. The car seemed to go right when he did wave us through. I don't know if that was coincidence or not. Okay, now we're going to go right here. Just again, trying to keep us on a bunch of these really narrow, difficult roads. Again, very nice job peeking out here. Feels totally comfortable. I'm in my right place. I should be able to just get rid of my next waypoint here. Okay. All right. We got the cross traffic doesn't have to stop, and we don't have great sight lines, so we just, even as a human, I'm like kind of, all right, well, there you go, just perfectly pushed out, got itself sight line, and pulled on out. So we're going to make kind of one more loop through, and then we'll head back to the funeral home, I guess, is there, or maybe it's a church. I always forget where I stopped there. All right, we got a pickup truck backing up in front of us here. I guess he was deciding he wanted to turn around. We're just kind of holding with all the other traffic. He's going to have to back up again, but he's well in his own lane. Doing really well here. I've had 2 instances of having to use the throttle to push it through. That is it. I haven't even felt the need to do anything else so far. Okay, we're going to turn right on Belafonte here. Again, just tiny. Good, we got our path through here. Go past this road. This next waypoint. Okay, we're going to drag us right, which is what we wanted to do. No cars again. Surprisingly few cars for 4:30 on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Delray, but we've had a couple of interesting scenarios. Past here, this road just turned right. Technically, there's no need for a blinker because really that's all that happens. It goes right, terribly tight, nice and slow. All right, I will take that. Much better than previous versions. Still slow here though. Get rid of my last waypoint before we take ourselves back to our church. See how it does. Okay, well, we've got one more right turn, then a left. And so, again, so far very nice, really smooth, no jerks, no anything. I mean, just, if you blindfolded someone, or if you blindfolded them in the way they didn't know whether you were an FSD or not, in this case, you'd have to block their ears to not hear the chimes. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Oh, just as I about to say that. So that car was really jutting out there, and it freaked it out. So that was really kind of abrupt and not totally comfortable. And had there been someone else around us, I probably would have used my accelerator to push through. All right, we're going to go left here. We got this. What's going on here? Okay, yep. All right, I wonder if that was FSD actually intentionally doing that. It saw all those cars. Okay. And this Corolla just like backing into the intersection for some reason. He eventually waved us through, and FSD kind of went again. I think that was likely just timing. But that was very odd. I don't really know what to... That just really weird. Okay, again, just waiting for these cars to come. Oh my gosh. Huh. if you go back and like watch any of the earlier versions of the Del Rey Challenge, yes, like just completely unable to do any of that, and now it was just completely natural. Waiting for a pedestrian to come across. The cross traffic does not stop. It's not very fast, but people drive pretty quickly, so it's just got to creep out here. Yep, yep, go. And it got aggressive and it moved. That was nice. Once it decided it was going to go, it wasn't going to dally at all there. Very nicely done. Speed tables ahead. I don't think they're here anymore. They put fiber optic down and all the speed humps went away. All right. Sorry about, I don't know if you can see the terribly unclean windscreen with the sun glare on it. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, so good. Speed limit's 25 in here. It's doing 29, it looks like, if I can read that correctly. Didn't see that speed hump at all, but it was not too bad. Another speed hump here. We're already slowing down for the turn. Another blind turn. 25 miles an hour. People don't really respect that necessarily. Okay, there we go. Very nicely handled. Okay, now we just have our run back up. 34. See, we're going a little too fast in my book. It's, Alexandria overall has reduced all its speed limits to 25, and I'm okay with that. There's a lot of pedestrians, a lot of traffic, a lot of bicyclists, narrow roads, and unfortunately the auto speed of FSD just like wants to go 35 or 40 in these roads, and it just is unacceptable. So I have to, usually when I'm driving just around town myself, I'll turn off the auto speed, auto max, and I will just use the manual controls to set my max speed, and I have it set to 10% over, and I can adjust that if I want. And that's kind of sucky because in construction zones where it goes down to 15, it's just not natural to actually drive 15 in those, but without auto max on, it will only drive like 15, and you're just holding traffic up everywhere. So there, auto max is much better, but what can you do? So I'll actually end up turning it on and turning it off as I drive around town, and if I know where I'm going to be going through construction zones where speed limits just are unacceptably low. So we came out of the church here on this side. We're going to go in on the other side and just see where it ends up parking. The pin is actually at kind of like the front drop-off door. So we'll just see what it does as we pull in. Okay, again, positioned well. Cars are coming up behind me. Can in fact go around to the right. They were starting to do so. Okay, it's actually going to go over here. That's fine. And then, so there we go. And you cannot currently auto park directly from FSD. So I'll go ahead and just break it out. And then you'll notice that the auto park options become available. That's there. Hopefully we can see them. I'm trying again different. Yep. So I'll just pick that one and let it auto park. It's very hard to see on my little camera, which is the only way I can see the camera display, which is the only way I can see my center display when I'm filming. Okay, had to do a little three-pointer for some reason there. Yeah, but there you go, perfectly parked. Okay, that's the Del Rey challenge on FSD 12.5.4.1. It looks like 12.5.6.1 will be coming out very soon. And from what I'm seeing from the OG testers, that's even much better than what I just showed you. But that has the integrated neural networks on the highway stacks. So we'll see how that handles when we get that. So thanks for watching, and please let me know your comments about my setup this camera setup. It's 4 cameras, including the one capturing me, and a whole bunch of jerry-rig stuff to try to keep vibration down. So let me know what you think, and it's a lot of work to set it all up, but I think it gives me better resolution on all the different things that I want to show you guys. So thank you again for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'm a tiny channel, just a few views every upload. Any sharing you could do would be appreciated. These do not just happen. They take lots of editing, lots of time setting up, lots of time figuring out these routes. Um, so I do it to chronicle FSD, but a few more views might be nice. So anything you can do to help me get some traction would be great. Thanks so much. Over and out. See you soon.